welcome back, everyone. Today is day 6 of my daily vlog, and today is my birthday. Yes, so I am 49 years old today. I am, today, I will say today is a better day than yesterday. I'm still very happy. I'm so happy actually that I did record yesterday, even though I may or may not post. Um, but yeah, today is a better day. And I was showered with so much love from my family. And that's what really made it, that's what made all the difference, honestly. Um, so yeah, 49. It's so funny when you have a birthday, people ask you, so how does it feel to be whatever age? Like, obviously, it still feels the same. I I don't know, just coming from yesterday was a really bad day. It was a rough day. Had a rough night. Um, but during that night, last night, I just had the realization that why I was going through all of this mentally was because I was just really, um, because I just, so let me just back up. Since I've been going through all of this emotional, trying to like learn more about myself and how to communicate with myself and what I want, I've learned to actually also ask myself questions and to get answers. And during like this more like I didn't have like I said, I didn't have a good night's sleep, but after like I had like a big huge like anxiety was just like kind of took over my whole body. And usually my first response is to like, go, leave me alone. No, 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 to resist it, right? And I just kind of got to the point where I was like, okay, what is it that you're trying to tell me? And it was just trying to tell me that it was just really, my body didn't want to live and go through what we did in 2020. And like we knew like year 48 was a great year. We don't know what is to come for year 49. And then it just came to me to just, the best way to predict your life is to actually create it. And I know this. And so why not create the life that I want? It's very, very strange to be in this particular point in my life where, yes, I've tried new things and all this, but to be in the unknown is just really, really, I don't know, for this time, it's just really scarier to not know what's going to happen, where I'm going, what am I actually doing? And it's, I don't know. I mean, when I did this 16 years ago, when I started my photography business, for some reason, I don't remember it being so scary. Even though I had 2 little kids and a newborn, I still did it. And I really didn't care. And I just did it like, it's almost as if it's like kind of like ignorance is bliss kind of thing where, you just do, you don't know what to expect. It's almost better to go it like that because then after, like what I'm thinking now is that I've had the success, right? So I've tasted what success looks like. So now I want that same success, and but I want it like immediately. And I know that that's not really reasonable to actually expect that, because I'm starting over. But yeah, like it was the first time I did it, I just really did it. I wasn't scared or anything. And here, I have all kind of fears. Because I think I know, like, quote unquote, I know too much. And I don't know if you've ever felt that, like if you tried to reinvent yourself later in life. And just the idea too that I was kind of feeling kind of sad. Like, this is my last year in my 40s. And that means that next year I'm going to be 50. And that's crazy to me. Like, I remember, like, oh my God, what's this? How old are you when you get like double ARP mail? Like, it's like for old people. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm considered old. I'm going to be like, before you know it, I'm going to be getting like, I'm going to qualify for like a senior coffee at McDonald's. Like, this is not supposed to happen to me. I'm young. And yeah, it's just, I cannot believe that 50 is around the corner. And so it's kind of bittersweet to see that this is my last year in my 40s. But the only thing is that I have to say to myself is I have to make this year count. And yeah, so that's pretty much what I have to say. Like, today was such a great day. My husband knows that I love surprises. My husband, my kids, everyone knows that I love surprises. I love to surprise, but of course I love even more being surprised. And so they woke me up and told me to get dressed, and they're like, first stop, we're going to go and we're going to have breakfast. And I didn't know where we were going. And they drove me, it was like this really nice breakfast place. And it was so good. Like, I had waffles, I had steak and eggs. I don't eat eggs, but it was like steak and eggs and hash browns, but I just didn't get the eggs. And then, yeah, then after that, they took me to a place. They were like, okay, well, next up, we have another adventure for you. And I was like, okay, well, this is fun. Like, I'm all in it. I love it, love it, love it. And the next adventure was we pull up to this industrial place, and I see Sky Zone. And I was like, okay, so if you don't know what Sky Zone is like a big trampoline place where you can go do trampoline jumping for hours. Like, my kids, when they were little, it was like so many birthday parties that happened there. Like, it's not that I don't like it, but I don't like it. I don't like it. And at least it's not my vibe. And they were like, okay, well, we're going to go to Sky Zone. And I was like, okay. Y'all know I hate Sky Zone, but okay, sure. And then after I get out the car, and then my daughter calls me back to the car, and my youngest, she calls me back to the car, and she's like, okay, oh, Mommy, we forgot you have a change of clothes. And I was like, okay. So they brought me some clothes to change in, and I'm just like so confused. And oh my goodness, this dog is over here. So this is a side note. I have a golden retriever, if you've seen him in my other video yesterday. And this dog loves to eat rocks. Like, I don't know what it is. And I see, like, on social media, these golden retrievers like rocks. So just give me 1 second. I actually have to call my husband to come and get him, because I'm not I like to record these all in one take. Manu, tu peux descendre, le chien est en train de manger des cailloux sur cailloux là, et je suis en train d'enregistrer. Ok, merci. Sorry. Okay, so I don't even know where my train of thought. So yeah, so I think it was Sky Zone. I was talking about Sky Zone, and we go there, and right before we enter, they're like, we're walking towards Sky Zone, and I'm like, but they're all quiet, and I'm like, what is going on? And it's like there was like a weird energy vibe to it. And so as we were going to the door, then they pivoted me left, and we went to this place. Gosh, I forget what it's called, but it was so fun. It was like little adventures where some rooms had mazes in them. Some rooms had like you throw balls, and it was just like basically a lot of quests, I think. It wasn't called that, but I don't even remember what it was called, but it was super fun. And I didn't expect to have as much fun as I did, actually. And so that lasted like a couple of hours. Then after, what did we do? After we headed home. And so now it is, I wanted to hurry up and get my video in, my recording in. And oh my God, this dog is something else. He's my baby. Oh my God, this is my soul dog. I freaking love him. His name is Rumi, and he is 3 years old, and he's just a ball of happy. I just love him. But yeah, so now it is 6 p.m. The rest of my family's coming over to sing me happy birthday. I miss my daughter Layla dearly. She's in college right now, so it's not quite the same without her. But if you're a parent and you have older kids, you know how this kind of goes. I always love to have my birthday in August because it was like in the summer and everything. But the only thing that I did not realize when they were little was that the that my birthday also coincides when either school starts, school is back in session, and now my college age kids go back to school. So I'm always, up till now, I have either one or two of the kids that are not here, and because they're away at school, but such is life. But yeah, it today was a good day. And I can't believe, like, just kind of thinking our youngest is going to be a junior this year in high school. And that means that we only have, this summer that's over. Then we have next summer. Then the summer after that, she's going to college too. And we're actually going to be empty nesters. And that is something that is like just something that's like really crazy with my husband. We were talking about it. When was it? I remember having the conversation with my husband last year where my son still was in college himself, so he was gone. Our daughter was in her first year of college, so she was gone. And our youngest was gone to, I don't know, she had some kind of camp. And so it was nothing but me and my husband at home. And it was just so interesting because after we like sent our youngest off, we kind of looked at each other and we're like, okay, so what do you want to do? Like, do you want to watch TV? And that's where it hit me for the very first time that it's going to be a discovery, like when she goes off to college and we're empty nesters, because it's like I realized that my identity, not talking for my husband, I know I'm just talking for me as a mom, my identity has been for almost 20 years just my kid's mom. Like when they're little, like, hi, Layla's mom, Caleb's mom, hi, Maya's mom. That was my identity, and I took it so seriously. Like, oh my gosh, I love being a mom. And being a mom is my entire life. Like, I'm freaking obsessed with my kids. I love them so much. And oh goodness, these bugs are out here tonight. And yeah, I just love being a mom. So to be able to, at the same time, I'm super excited about the idea that my husband and I are going to be able to finally have our house to ourselves. We can do whatever we want to do in the house. Nobody, no questions asked. It's at whatever time of the day, it's our house. So that is the idea of that is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to think that we can go and travel and just have our time again. But at the same time, I know that I'm going to be grieving that being a mom part because that's been my life for so long. So yeah, it's just another part of rediscovery. And I mean, yeah, like this second half of life is just something where I think it's important that we all kind of evolve with our age evolve with times. And um, yeah, so yeah, like every time, I don't know if it's about like this about with you, but like for me, when a birthday comes around, it's just a lot of reflection and just kind of self-reflection. Like, what do I want to do next? What have I done thus far? What can be done better? And you don't want to waste any more time. You want to make sure that this next year around the sun, you make it count. And with, especially just with like how crummy my day was yesterday, I just realized how important it is to be grateful, to be in gratitude and to feel love, even if you don't necessarily have it around you. I'm lucky that I do. But to just kind of generate that feeling of love for yourself. And all in all, I'm just so appreciative for today. I'm appreciative for my family. I'm appreciative for the life that I have. And I'm also very appreciative to know that not all that even a bad day can turn into a good day, and bad days don't define you. So yeah, and I'm proud that I did the video yesterday, even though I definitely did not want to do it. But looking back, that was the last video that I made, and I was 48. So it's something that I have for my archives, my memory bank. And yeah, so this year, year 49, what do I want from this year? Year 49, I want to be healthy. I want to be happy. I want to be wealthy. I want it all. I'm sure you're like, duh, me too. You should have it too, honestly. You should. We all should. Um, More than wealth, I want to find my purpose. And I think that my purpose for up till now was like being a photographer. I love taking pictures of people. I love making people feel special through my pictures. I love providing beautiful memories for people to keep and to cherish for generations. That's just my jam. But I think the common denominator is that I love to help make people feel special, because we all need to feel special. We all should feel love. We all should feel loved. And we all should feel special. And that's what I like. That's the emotion that I love. I just love to help people feel like when they come in my studio and they look at their pictures, and like a mom is just like in tears, or a woman that's coming celebrating her birthday, and she sees her pictures and she's like, I cannot believe how beautiful I look. Yeah, you do. You're beautiful. We're all beautiful. You are so beautiful. And then I get to, it's like a personal satisfaction that they feel beautiful because of me, because of something that I produced, that's something I created, something that came out of my head and that was transferred to my hands. And so that was I think in all, that is my purpose. My purpose is to still continue to help make people feel special, make people feel seen. And I'm looking, and for my 49th year, I want to maybe help more people that, like, I mean, what a time to be alive, where we have YouTube, we have social media, where we can connect with people that otherwise there would be no possible way to connect with. And so that's pretty cool. And so I want to be able to still continue, like I said, helping people feel seen and help people feel special and loved. And to actually see that same value within themselves, I want people to see how special they are. And I want them to help people come to that realization themselves through whatever it is that I'm doing. It could be now, for now, it's my camera. But eventually, through the magic of YouTube and social media and whatever, the World Wide Web, I get to help other people either see themselves in my videos and my stories, and then it can maybe somehow help them, somehow bring them, you, hope. I don't know. I don't know. I just really, all of this is stemming from an idea that I had in my head and kind of in my heart. And yeah, so we'll see where this brings me. And so that is my wish for myself in this 49th year. And what do I want to say? Look back and then I can say, oh my gosh, a year from now when I'm celebrating 50, like, Naja, you did it, girl, you did it. You got the wealth, you got the health, well, the health, wealth, the love, you got me. But you, most importantly, you found your way into a new path for this second part of your life. And so, yeah, that is all I think I have to say for today. But yeah, today was a great day. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to anyone else who's out there. And today just happens to be your birthday too. Yeah, let's make this year count. Let's make this year be the year for all of us to make our dreams come true. So I'm about to sign off for today. And my family's probably going to be coming in a few minutes. So yay. And thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah, so I will see you tomorrow for day 7. Okay, bye-bye.